Hello, my name is Rachel Fisher.
And I'm Cassandra Wilkins.
And we are here tonight with Bionic Buzz celebrating the
second annual Children and Family Daytime Emmys.
Oh my gosh. I mean, probably my almost 5-year-old son. This show is very inspired by him. Yeah, you know, we're at the Children and Family Emmys. It's like, we do it all for the little ones and make these things because they're going to be, you know, we got to make them weird and inspired and creative, and you know, they're going to be the future.
And what I like about your show is that you also allow older people like me to still get the message. Sometimes as, you know, grown folks, we forget the same things that we teach our children, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, I always want to make a show that I enjoy watching as well, so it's kind of just naturally happens that it makes me fun for everyone.
So how do you feel today?
Oh, it's kind of unreal, that's for sure. Such an honor to receive this prize, award that represents a lot of hard work within all of our industry. So it's an amazing honor.
Yeah, wonderful.
And my question to you is, knowing that the hard work does pay off, what message do you have for children out there that keep feeling like their dreams are deferred?
Well, you know, the best thing everyone can do, just keep working at it, keep going, because, you know, there's times even I have felt like, wow, you know, nothing's going to happen. You know, I keep failing, whatever. The key is just not stop, just keep moving forward.
I'd like to just tell you that as someone who has worked in cartoons and comic books, the fact that we've won a Silver Surfer Award is really important, because, you know, the Silver Surfer is this...
Silver Surfer, not surfer. Silver Surfer.
I clearly have been misinformed, and I have nothing, so please.
Don't give up now.
I have never made a show in my life, but I've forged a really interesting career of helping these amazing people behind me do their best work, and their best work is incredible.
I agree. Who's next? Tell me more. Tell me more.
I just want to say that I think kids are the best, and I'm so honored to be amongst these folks who are also the best.
We matter too.
Since my very earliest years, I wanted to work in the entertainment industry. I didn't know in what capacity, and then come to find out there was this thing called voice directing in animation, and I spent 30 plus years laughing.
Fred Rogers once said that to imagine being given an hour of television every day. He said, I wanted to create something of value. I did the best I could. And I think that's probably what we would all say in terms of our work, that we wanted to create something of value for kids, for families, something funny, something emotional, something relatable, and it's an honor to do that for the Academy and for our audience for 25 and 50 years.
Well, my name is David Newell, but on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, I played Mr. McFeely, the speedy delivery man.
Mr. McFeely!
That is I, and I'm honored to be here tonight to get this medal from the Academy. And usually I make the deliveries, but tonight the Academy is delivering this 50 years in children's television medal to me. Now everybody join in, and I'm going to say speedy delivery, and you join me. 1, 2, 3. Speedy delivery! Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm just so honored for this award, because my mentor was Joan Gans Cooney, and she gave a great gift in giving my life purpose, the impact of all the years at Sesame and beyond. And it's just an honor to work in an industry that didn't exist when I started.
I'm happy to be standing next to all these people that share similar values about putting meaningful content in front of kids that are relevant, impactful, and stand the test of time. And so I hope the next generation of leaders continues to think about putting meaningful content in front of kids so that screen time matters.
Everything in my career in television has been a total accident, but the happiest accident has been getting into cartoons and making people happy for an entire career. I think that what we do is magic. I know when I was a kid, I felt like everybody who was doing things for me were magic. And the last thing I'll say is kids television is where you can be more original than anywhere else in films, in television, anywhere. We're really blessed.
How did you feel on stage when they announced your name?
I felt surprised and I applauded myself for a second. Like,
You should.
yeah, it was great. I feel really good. And then I felt immediately nervous about having to make a speech. Yeah.
How was your speech?
It was good. It was good. I gave myself some bullet points and I just, let them lead me, and I think it went pretty well.
Do you remember anything that you said? Because everybody seems like...
I knew there was like a pyramid of the people that needed to be thanked.
Well, I would say the person who helped me the most was definitely my mom. She kept me grounded, but she also, made it so that I knew the business side of show. And so I would definitely say have a good support team. It's, for me, like I said, it was my mom. She, supported me the whole way through. So I would say have a good support team and make sure you're dedicated to this. Because it takes a lot of hard work and dedication, but the end result is just, it's fantastic!
I mean, working on Sesame Street is such an honor, and I think the way we raised you, I think every single person right here was raised on Sesame Street. We're all just benefactors of an amazing show, and to be a director on this show is just a blessing.
The puppets, and I became a background puppeteer, and now I'm one of the directors for Sesame Street. So my mom always encouraged me. She said, don't get a job. You can always get a job, get a career. So a show like Sesame Street, which embraces the whole concept of diversity and difference is a benefit and not a disadvantage, is exactly why I get to be here and everybody around me gets to be here and share it with kids, that you all matter, no matter who you are.
I mean, for all of us, we all work very hard on our craft to become the artists that we are. And so for all of us, it's a step ladder, and you have to work hard, and you have to make those little things, you have to fail to succeed.
Yes,
and so that's all of us now. And Sesame Street is one of those great places that allows us all to fail and allows us all to succeed. So grateful that look at this team. Look at this beautiful team that we have. And it's about diversity, and our show's about diversity and acceptance and loving of everyone. So that is why it's important.
Shannon Flynn, longtime listener, first time caller. I just want to thank, there are many people who are standing here that helped me on my very first time directing on Sesame Street, and without that loving kindness, I was so nervous to direct for the very first time, so nervous. But there wasn't a single person from the first moment I called action to the last time I've called cut who hasn't 100% had my back, and who has always said to me that you cannot break Sesame Street, it's too old. It's been around for way too long. Yes. But you can't break Sesame Street. But as a child who grew up watching Sesame Street, I can't even begin to tell you the awe and joy that I feel walking on that set and seeing that stoop and seeing Mr. Hooper's store and seeing the sign. Yeah. So it is a magical place to work, and it's not, I don't know, everybody there just is I can't.
Brittany Scottson. I am just honored to be here with all of these fellow directors. Everyone puts their heart and soul into making Sesame Street what it is. I want to thank Ben for bringing me on and really championing me. And he's done it with multiple projects now, and I'm very eternally grateful to him and everyone here for just encouraging me, guiding me and keeping me strong, especially when, it's a 50-year institution. So it's like coming on, and it was made before I was born. And so, again, you can't break Sesame Street, but you can make it better, and you can make it bring what you have to bring to it and expand on it. And I think we all have our experiences to share.
You laid the groundwork. I want to say you can't break Sesame Street, but when it's given to you as a director, it's prepared with such care already that you can't gloss over any of the details because it's been planned for months by the time the baby is given to you. So you need to coddle the baby and then be very careful when you deliver.
You know, I think that my career has only worked well when I've surrounded myself with people who are in it for the same reasons I am. So everybody you're looking up here is in it for the same reasons that I am.
And y'all are all so cute, by the way.
We just want to make good things that help the world and also make people smile and hurt the feelings of the people who need it.
I think you have to believe that deep down everyone wants to be sweet, and maybe if they're not, it's kind of a result of things going badly for reasons beyond control, and just give them the benefit of the doubt. But it is hard, yeah. But we're working on shows with an uplifting message. I don't know, it helps. I think at the root, we all want to be sweet.
I would say stand proud and be who you are. Never bother anyone else's opinion because what matters is your effort. Whatever people tell you that you can't do, don't believe in them because you can definitely achieve it. I didn't even know that I could want this, to be honest, because it was just, minding my own business.
And maybe pass out. I was actually falling asleep. No, I'm just kidding. The Harlem Globetrotters, they took it away from me. I wanted that to keep going. This is insane again because the nominees that I share this honor with are incredible, and I thought it was done. I thought it was done last year. I thought it was the one and done. We gotta keep going.
We're growing, evolving.
Well, thank goodness I wrote some names, and I hope that I said all of them. But we'll see. We'll roll the tape back. I think I may have missed a couple names, but yeah, this is an honor again, and what a great honor to celebrate the Looney Tunes in preschool form. Again, I think every age. Not just the old people like me that still remember the originals.
Me too.
But I got a 7-year-old son that watches this show along with me. So it's nice to know that Warner Brothers, Discovery, and Cartoon Network, and Cartoonito kept that in mind to have some...
Oh, see, I knew you were going to sing something. Okay, so let me just start. How do you continue to be that way in an industry that can be a little shady sometimes?
Well, I just love my job. It is so fun to do what I do, and I know how blessed I am to be able to do it. So if I come off as, genuine, then that's just because I really am just humbled and overjoyed to be able to do what I do. I do have more Kung Fu Panda in store for you.
You do?
Yeah, that I'm very excited about.
Can we hear that, Jack?
Yeah, there's a movie coming next year. And we've been working on that, and we just dropped the trailer for it, and I'm super excited to unleash that next year. And I'm going off to make another movie, but I can't talk about it because it's top secret. And I'm working with my band Tenacious D.
I love you guys.
Because I love the music too. I love the acting and the music, and I just can't believe that I still get to do it. You know what I mean? It seems like my cup runneth over.
Well, for Gabby's Dollhouse, we have a lot of fun, and there's still a message in the show, though. And when we have this opportunity with UNICEF to deliver help to children around the world who need it at a time when they need it, it sort of allows you to bring both of those things together, and it's leveraging what we're both great at: incredible storytelling, incredible philanthropy, and being there for each other and really working together.
If I gotta beg you, please, for your sympathy.
Well, yeah, it's been an honor to be here. Very excited, very excited.
I love you. Keep going, keep doing what you're doing. I can't wait to see more. Okay, you gonna sing again?
What you want to hear, baby? Because don't get me started.
How long you guys been playing together?
Oh, so,
Well, Judge, what year is this for you?
It's like 47.
So we got 47.
I gotta give you a hug.
We got 13. Year 11 for myself. Torch, where you at? 7. And Daz was 5.
7 too. And how?
5.
Okay, so where are you from? That's my question. Talk about it. How did you get with the group?
So I'm from Poland. Actually, I'm the first Polish player in Harlem Globetrotter history, and right now I'm only one from Europe. So that's a huge deal for me, and I'm so grateful to be here.
Okay, what you gotta say?
Let's bring this down. Born with dwarfism. You know, I've been facing adversity all my life. Still to this day, still face it. I'm breaking that barrier for that kid that's in the crowd looking, who's like, how's that short guy playing with these amazing giants?
And you killing it.
And I'm killing it, and it's just an honor because, you know, everybody look the same, but everybody's born with different abilities. And I didn't let that stop me from what I wanted to do in life. So I'm just living proof, and I'm breaking that barrier every day.
I love that. Okay, come on.
I'll be quick. From the Bronx, New York, 13 seasons, but I'm just an inner city kid living this dream, and I want everybody to know that anything is possible. Just work hard and follow your craft.
I love it. Come on.
Well, you know, I represent the old school.
You the icon.
You know, my history goes back to Mel Locke, Lehmann, Carol-Lynn, Marcus Haynes, and Geese Oscar. So they were the old men when I started, and I became the old man with these guys.
Yes,
and it's amazing to still be able to work with them. They're spreading the wealth all over the world. They're leaving memories that people will never forget.
It's kind of all a blur. I remember I said something. It's for all the girls who were told they were too much or not enough. That like really has a special place in my heart because I have been told many times that I'm just too much for some people and I'm too loud and too opinionated and then that I'm not enough for other things. And I feel like Pinecone, you know, she feels things so strongly and she's so determined, and she just really like encapsulates.
When you think about it, it's lifetime achievement. It's a little alarming when you consider the lifetime part of it, but it does go back so very far, and it raises the consciousness about, well, you are getting on, you know. Yeah, that's one of the ingredients in here. It's very, very significant, and especially when you're dealing with children and you're looking out and you see the youth, the impressions that you have made. And in this case, I always think that part of our business is the most wonderful because you're a parent as well. You're raising these kids too. And it all became very clear sitting in the audience paying attention to the talents of other people and seeing the impressions that they've made. It makes me happy to be a part of it.
I've always wanted to be in animation because I've loved making art, but I also like being around people. Animation is such a collaborative effort. So, you know, winning something like an individual achievement seems a little odd because animation is such a collaborative effort. So really this is shared with many, many people. And you hope that other people celebrate you by listening and collaborating with you and in the best versions of yourself. I feel like that's what ends up on screen.
I love that. Great answer. Thank you so much. I want you to
How do
have
we
a
follow you
ball
on
tonight.
social media?
We're at Taco House Instagram.
Taco House?
Taco House.
Taco House.
Yes.
I'm gonna find it.
I am overjoyed, in shock, and grateful. But my God is so good.
God is so good, but you shouldn't be in shock. I love how humble you are, but God got it, right?
Yes, He does. But I'm always in His time, not mine. So that's why I'm always in shock, because it's whenever He says so, not when I say so. So I'm so grateful.
This thing's on.
Yeah. This is real.
Right, almost. Good.
Okay.
I was doing Mighty Wind.
Right when he sings Ave Maria. I think the thing is that I am also a child, and so when I talk to children, we are like peers. I think, you know what I mean? Like we understand each other.
You treat them like people.
I treat them like people. Yeah, and it's funny. Like when Food Network first told me about the show, I was like, you guys, I've never worked with kids before. I have no idea how to do this. So when I got out there, like the first day, I was like, well, I don't know what to do with children, so I'll just treat them like adults. And it works.
So how was it after the first day, not knowing what you were going to do? How did it turn out after that first day of not knowing?
It was great. Like, yeah, I mean, here we are. You know, we're still here. First day, I get in, I meet Valerie for the first time, and Valerie says, just so you know, you're sending him home. So I was like, all right, so then it became my job. I was the one that I have to tell the kids, like, sorry, you're going home. Like, she wouldn't do it. So, like,
but it's good for you because you have such a genuine, sweet heart.
Yeah.
That it comes across real and not like you're coming from a negative mood.
oh, yeah, not at all. Not at all. No, that, like, and that's the thing. It's like, you know, it's very, like, we really are there to teach them, talk to them and learn from them and communicate with them. And like you see it is. It's very honest and very real. And so, like, when it happens, like, our, like, pain is genuine.
Right.
Like, our, like,
I see that in you
yeah,
all the
it's
time.
and it's real. Like, it's real. Like, we're not kidding. It's like when you tell an 11-year-old, like, sorry, you're the one that has to leave. It's, I mean, it is just, it is. But they're not crushed. Like, we're not crushing them. You know, we are sending them on to learn more, and do more, and, you know, and see more. And I think that's the thing, is that we really inspire that creativity.
Get out of here.
Them wanting to do something awesome. It sounds good. I love it.
Thank
I really love it.
My family's in the city.
Pure shock.
Shock.
Gratitude.
Yes. And so thankful to Kwame for writing what he wrote.
It's amazing,
It's
right?
amazing work, and for Damani and Kwame and how they brought the show together.
A perfect experience couldn't be more perfect.
Right.
Literally.
What a great team. Great team.
We about to go.
Kwame,
I'm interviewing you. Focus, boo.
Robert, call us when they call you, okay?
You ready?
Yes.
Kwame?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, you
For the
ready?
people in the back. I'm sorry, man.
Okay. My question for you guys is, are you going to Disneyland?
I mean, might as well.
Do you blush your citizens?
They should. I believe that's in the contract.
Yeah.
It's not retroactive.
What I have to say is, I will get the best animation studio, and this would not have been possible without them.
My brother.
So as much as I am proud of myself, I'm equally, if not more proud of the people I work with, who I collaborate with every single day. So I am thankful for the studios and the people I work with every single day. Those individuals, the studio leadership that I'm with, Jennifer Lee, Mark Spencer, Byron Howard, Jared Bush, they all helped create this today.
And they're all epic, and now I'm meeting you. You're epic too. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see what you got coming up next.
Thank you very much.
What were your thoughts when they called your name?
Unbelievable. I was not sure what was going on.
Did he cry?
No, I don't tend to be a crier.
I'm a crier, I mean.
I know, and I esteem to be more of a crier, to show my emotions more. So
Well, you're doing great. I
Thank
feel
you.
your heart and your
Thank
love.
you.
Have you been able to stay in touch with who you are and your foundation?
I'm going to answer that. You know, when you asked that question, I was thinking, you know, like storyboarding, you know, like, or at least that creative aspect. And you do know that your idea, you know, not all your ideas are going to work out, but you do want to try your best to, you know, and usually it's just generating as many ideas as you can. And usually the good ones kind of start to fit together. Especially like the storyboard that was submitted for this award. It was lots and lots of visuals, and some of them did get taken out. It actually did get edited down at a certain point. Right. So, and you're part of a team. It's animation, so you're working with the director, and, you know, the showrunner Dan, and you you do have to sit at your desk and draw it, but you do have, part of it is showing it to people and getting feedback, and the editors, and hopefully at the end of the day just end with a good product. And I feel good about that. Most of us, even the writers, they don't tend to. Sometimes I'll ask them, like, man, that was a funny line. Who came up with that? They don't even remember, because they all worked as a team to generate it, and they're just spitballing stuff, and they're just happy it all comes together in the end.
I got one more question for you. I hear an accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Iowa, the Midwest. And, yeah, so.
Okay, so what message do you have to people that are in small communities that don't necessarily feel that they can be in a LA-based Hollywood world, and they have this dream?
Well, it's definitely possible. You know, you have to, you got to work pretty hard and put in some long days. But if you're persistent, at least in my case, it worked out. You need a few breaks.
How do you deal with rejection, or when you're editing, when they're cutting your editing stuff?
Yeah, it's a little difficult sometimes, but most of the time you understand the point. Maybe you're just trying to get to a certain length. It's not necessarily, and you have to cut things, but
you don't take it personally.
You can't take you can't take it personally. And with storyboarding, whereas with with film, you maybe get to do a bunch of different takes, live action, but storyboarding, you're trying to draw that perfect take and do it in one shot. So, but yeah, it's a fun process, and in the end of the day, it's fun to, you definitely got to work hard at it. But nowadays, I think it'd be a lot easier to get out here, to get into business. A lot more classes, different ways you can, especially animation. You can get, if you're a good illustrator, you don't necessarily have to go to school. There's different ways to learn some of the skills. Like, I got into business as a character designer, and then I fixed a lot of storyboards, and I was attracted to it. Eventually, I strengthened my skills as a character designer so that I could draw well enough to be a storyboard artist. So yeah, it wasn't like I immediately got working as a board artist when I got out here too.
Right, but look where you are now. I'm so proud of you.
I'm sorry, this is pretty special, and I'm very honored. So.
I've been doing this business for 25 years, over 25 years, and you get so used to the journey. This is not just me just giving like a basic answer, but like the show, it was such a great experience. It was this is just kind of crazy, but being able to honestly do that, to me, if I can keep that as the goal, then I think you just always keep walking. There's no just kind of keep going.
No guilt in it.
Yeah.
I love that.
But I do have my ups and downs.
Don't we all? Okay, last question. Do you have another question?
So what's next?
What's next? I just shot a series called The Decameron on Netflix. So that'll be really fun. That's coming out. And then, let's see, speaking of children, I'm going to be in Inside Out 2. So that's fun. Yeah, so that's really fun.
I'm a life coach too, so I'm all about the feelings and emotions.
It's all about a teenage girl and kind of going through puberty and stuff.
I'm still a teenage girl.
That's great. You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
Epic. Oh my God. Thank you for talking.
Hey, my gosh, I love it.
I love your
fantastic.
energy.
Same.
You're fantastic.
Same.
So much. This is dedicated to all of the people that work so hard every day on making this incredible show for children. We love each other. We love working together, and this is such an amazing honor. Thank you so much.
Everybody else, tell me. Come on. Come on. Right.
Thank you.
Incredible.
We're so excited. This is crazy.
I'm so proud of you. Did you cry up there?
Yes.
I did not cry, but I was like standing there. Everything was just like.
Oh yeah.
Right. Do you remember anything that you said?
I hope I pronounce everyone's names correctly.
I just remember jumping up and down.
Thank you.
Beautiful award. It's a beautiful award. Show that award. That's beautiful.